Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Washington's offense making their way on the field today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's a bullet over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So Oregon State's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the Beavers will have to kick it away. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's a carry for the fullback. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. The big fullback's got it here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion makes it second down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Ball handed off. Quick spin on the run. Powers through. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And here's the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Down he goes, a sack.
Look at this, they turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. You think about it over the years, Chris, they've got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Defense not pressing this time. Defense is coming after him. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Beavers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's blocked. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Yeah, Chris, they generated the pressure there from the left side. The punter could have sped up that release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? He's running out of time here. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Beavers will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I think the defense's eyes are completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect him. But what hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and there is...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble now. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Beavers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, we're going to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. We're on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Refusing to be brought down. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Beavers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Really love how the defense coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you can always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. On first down, it's play action. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And this time it's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And the return starts from inside the 20. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pressure is coming. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown, Huskies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Beavers will line up to kick it away. And the ball rolls dead. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And look at this. It's a fake. On the run, going to heave it downfield. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it on 4th down, let the quarterback throw. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here on this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
The Beavers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Nice throw, caught for a completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Mendez. Go for it. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They're going to run it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They're going to run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Running with purpose. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Washington. And this one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point try coming now. Opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is brought down. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job, It's been a collective effort.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. On this winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Huskies. To stretch the lead, the route is on. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then it was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. There's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
They give it to the big fullback here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
This is truly bizarre. The punt team is out there. Offense is in the red zone. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and an ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Here we go, set.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Washington Huskies.